Hey, it's Tyrone Jackson, the Wealthy Investor, coming at you again with another hot video right here because I want to put you in the position of making money in the stock market. All right, let's get right to it. The number one question everybody keeps asking me these days is Tyrone, should I own Bitcoin? Well, a lot of people keep asking that question, but they don't really know what Bitcoin is. Well, here's a chart. Bitcoin is an alternative currency that premiered in 2009 and has gone public here back in 2015. Now, imagine a dollar, a nickel, or a penny being created and someone saying, if I give you this nickel today, it'll be worth $1.5 million tomorrow. Why? Because it'll be the latest form of currency. It'll be the latest form in which you can pay for things around the world. Well, this publicly traded form of currency has gone from $273 a share rapidly up to where it is now, which is $5,952 per share. Now, here's the thing about this currency that makes it super dangerous. Number one, you can't spend it anywhere. Can you pay for Bitcoin using gas? Can you pay at Wendy's? No. Can you pay to have your heating bill? Can you pay for dinner at a restaurant with this new form of currency? The answer is no. And then the second thing is nations have to agree that this thing actually has some value. And right now, nations, countries, and sectors around the world agree that it has no value. And finally, because it is shot up, this is called speculation. Everybody thinks it's going to be hot because it's the latest, greatest thing, but it's not accepted anywhere. And here's the most important thing, it is unregulated. So when the institutions that own Bitcoin in large amounts decide to sell it off, it will crash. It will pull back. Now, you'll notice here, institutions that are trading always use stop losses, right? So when you buy into something like a Bitcoin, you're really owning it against very large institutions, and they sell off quite regularly. And that's what this drop looks like. You'll see another one here the second they're afraid. So the retail investor, people like you and I, tend to get over exuberant about things like new currencies. We think we're going to get rich, and the second something happens, the institutions will drop this like a hot potato. Now, if you just follow the wealthy investor approach and you buy really good companies where the earnings are growing, you're never going to get caught in one of these traps when a pseudo currency like Bitcoin gets sold off. So if you'd like to make a lot of money in the stock market over the long term by being an investor, listen to what I'm about to tell you right now. You see, 2 years ago, you could have purchased a semiconductor stock called NVIDIA, NVDA. And they have this wonderful chip that has revolutionized virtual reality, and their Pegasus system, which is now going to be standard in all what? Teslas next year. It'll probably become the industry standard. So when you are looking at your screen inside your car, it'll look a little bit more like a video game. Where they're selling these chips and this Pegasus system like you would not believe, because just this is a 2 year chart. Just 2 years ago, the stock was at $31 a share. And with all the corporations putting it in their new electronic devices, it is now up to $195 a share, a tripling of your money. And this company has earnings to back it up. Here's another company you might be familiar with. Just 2 years ago, you could have bought shares of Netflix if you caught them at their low at $82. And this stock, which now has, and this company actually, which has over 100 million subscribers, has just crossed $196 a share, another 100% return. However, if we look at the 5 year chart of Netflix, this is where it gets even more exciting, because 5 years ago, when they were a smaller company, their shares were priced at $11.56. That's $11.56. Look at the run up in the stock over a 5 year period. This stock has made millionaires and multi-millionaires. So stocks running up on strong earnings is nothing new in the stock market, as long as you're willing to hold the stock for a predictable amount of time, and there'll be less institutional sell-offs. What am I saying to you? It's time to be smart with your money, not greedy. Even if you just looked at Home Depot, ticker symbol HT, over the last 5 years and you held it at $60, the stock has gone up 150%. So if you want to make a lot of money in the stock market, what do you want to do? You want to own the companies that have strong earnings growth, not Bitcoin, which is a speculative currency. Everyone's fascinated by it, but would you rather own something stable like Home Depot or something fashionable and trendy like Bitcoin? If you want to lose your money very quickly, then you will rush out and buy one share of Bitcoin for $5,900. And when it crashes, you'll look a lot like this guy who's about to kill himself because he's lost all his money. Hey, listen, I don't want that to happen. Follow my trades at witradeschool.com. I'll answer your questions every single week, and you'll put yourself on the consistent path to wealth by following my stock picks, not only in the Dow, but also in the S&P 500. Be smart with your money, grow your wealth, create residual income through covered calls. You'll be much happier that way, I'm sure.